Guys, Fools React here back with another Once Upon a Time reaction. I feel like this is the second time I've said this, actually, because it is. It's the second time I've said this. So, guys, this is what happened. It's going to be kind of a weird episode watch. I had reacted to 21. I reacted to the finale. I was done with it. I was uploading it today as we speak. It was going on my Patreon this week. And then I was going to edit it, of course, for next week. And sure enough, at about 5 o'clock, it is 5:30 right now, but at 5 p.m. today, while it was uploading halfway through episode 21 was halfway uploaded to my drive when the entire complex that I live at lost power, and of course my computer shut down, lost everything. I lost my reactions to both final episodes. For those of you that know me, I hate going back. I hate rewatching an episode because it takes away the true reaction. We all know this. It's not the same reaction you get the first time you watch it because now you know what's to come. However, since these are the last two episodes of the season, and I know these are the highly weighted episodes that everybody's waiting to see, as sad as it is to say, it's not gonna be me reacting to it. I'm gonna react. I'm gonna rewatch this with you guys. I'm gonna rewatch these two episodes. But you're not, as much as I would love to give you guys that initial reaction you've gotten, all season of me not knowing what's happening. I am gonna know. I've already seen them. It's a thing. So this is basically gonna be a rewatch of the last two episodes, and I'll try my best to talk about what I was feeling during the certain parts and what I was kind of give you a rundown of a picture of kind of what it looked like. But unfortunately, I don't have the original reactions. They got deleted when the computer shut down during the upload and I lost everything. I'm going to have to go get my computer fixed for some reason. Anytime my computer restarts or updates, it erases everything completely. It doesn't save anything. It doesn't back up anything. I don't know why. So I'm going to have to go get it serviced and looked at and figure out why this is happening. Because it's happened to a couple of other shows, as y'all know. I've missed episodes. I missed an episode of Scrubs because I didn't want to rewatch because it got deleted. It's happened, with Sons of Anarchy. It's happened with some stuff already. But guys, let's get into this. This is episode 21. We're going to get into this. We're going to rewatch this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you stick around, even though I already know what's happening. I hope you stick around, watch it with me. Like I said, I'll try my best to paint a picture of what it was like. And of course, we're going to enjoy the episode either way. I loved the content of these last two episodes. I thought it ended phenomenally. So, but we're on episode 21. Let's get into that. Let's go. There may have even been stuff that I missed. In all honesty, in the first time watching, maybe I'll notice some new things. I originally said that that meat is just way too raw. It needs to be like medium rare. That's my personal preference and my like.
I don't recall us expecting any company. Sure.
I was curious right here as to why they're there, because I remember in the last episode 20, at the end, Emma was taking Henry away. They were leaving Storybrooke, so I was kind of curious as to why they were there. I didn't know if this was like a flash forward.
I honestly believe I'd allow you into my house for dinner after all the threats you made to my family?
I didn't come for dinner.
And what did you come for?
You. We all did.
Like, for her to have that initial freak out, I thought it was really well done.
You took our love
I liked
it apart.
I liked that right there. That was one of the things I said. I liked Henry's reaction when we were sitting there, when I was sitting there watching it. He's just like, he's got this look of like, yeah. Painted a good picture.
I just wanted to win. Henry.
The execution.
Henry, please don't let them do this to me.
You did this to yourself.
Off with her head. I thought like the apple being rotten, kind of like the show that Emma had broken the magic hold that was going on, so the tree was dying. I really liked that aspect.
Wait, you want to go now? We're leaving now.
I'm getting you out of here, away from all this, away from her.
But you're a hero. You can't run. You have to help everybody.
It kind of...
What were you doing? You could have gotten us killed.
To me, it kind of like paid... it kind of paid homage to like the whole fact that even though that they can leave, those two can leave because we've seen them do it before. You know, it kind of paid to the fact that you can't leave Storybrooke or bad things tend to happen. I kind of like Henry's pull on that. That's kind of what I was feeling like. I feel like that's what they were trying to incorporate there with Henry pulling the will right before the sign. Is that if you leave, bad things tend to happen.
Please.
I thought that was really cool.
Don't make me go. We can't go.
I hate seeing this guy.
Quite the adventure since then.
Whatever it is you're gonna do to me, get on with it.
I really do.
Release the blade.
This was funny. Water. That dude's just like... He didn't understand what was going on.
Sorry to drop in on you. I want the man you pretend is your son. Oh, I promise he'll suffer.
It's showing that the tree dying, it means like the stuff is weakening.
My tree is dying. Why?
Perhaps it's your fertilizer.
Just the simple jokes from Rumple had me laughing so hard. I was just like, fertilize it. Duh.
But do you care? No. You're content to just sit back and do whatever it is you're doing while all my hard work burns.
The curse was meant to take away Snow White and Prince Charming's happiness. Perhaps you giving up Henry is just the price to keep the curse unbroken.
That was an interesting point that was made. I feel like if Regina was to give Henry back to Emma, it would kind of like slow down the process. I don't think it'd necessarily take it all the way away because I think Henry would continue to push Emma, but I think it would take a lot longer if she were to give up Henry. Kind of like, you know, because Emma would be so focused on raising him. You know, so that's kind of what I was saying. Like if Regina did give him up, then she would be able to actually hold her curse intact. But I feel like at the same time, Regina wouldn't do that because she loves Henry's.
I think I'd rather just get rid of her.
See? And that's like the price she's willing to pay.
Oh, wow.
The White Rabbit from Alice. He's late. He's late. He's late for an important date.
Thought you'd left. Hi, Margaret.
But I couldn't tell for sure because you didn't bother to say goodbye.
She is so mad. You can see it.
Do you remember when I left?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have left.
You're right, you shouldn't.
It's kind
So
of...
why, after everything, did you just go?
I don't want.
It's like... Even though she doesn't realize it, it's like her mother yelling at the daughter for doing something she shouldn't have done.
Well, regardless, you have to do what's right for Henry now.
What's that?
Oh, I don't know. You're his mother. That's your job. So you figure it out.
Red, you got someone on your chin.
Sorry.
Grumpy's just like nonchalantly like, hey, you're eating somebody. It's okay that you hate them, but you might want to wipe them off your face.
It's a trap.
Indeed.
It is.
It matters not. I can't stop now. But I'll understand if any of you want to turn back.
So I was kind of curious if this is the moment, like, this right here is the reason why everybody you saw in the pilot episode, like all the dwarves, Snow, Prince, you know, Granny, Red, everybody who was sitting at the round table in the pilot episode, it's kind of the reason why they were there. It's because of this right here. Like they're doing everything they can to help Snow. And I figure this like they earned their spot kind of thing, you know.
I suppose I see the allure. I wonder if you'll be quite so incorruptible after your precious Snow is gone.
Whatever she did to you, leave her alone and take
Let her be.
instead.
Oh, who said anything about taking her life? I
don't understand how Charming knew what she was going to do, or have some kind of inkling like the apple was bad.
Jefferson. So you got my message.
How could I miss it?
He did.
You know I watch her. What do you want?
Your help.
And what makes you think I won't kill you after everything you've done?
Because you don't have it in you. If you did, you would have done it 28 years ago when I brought you here.
So I thought that was interesting right there. Like, she brought Jeff, because I asked the question back in the hat trick. You know, one, if he was in Wonderland, how did he get to Storybrooke? And that answered that question, that she brought him here. I was wondering how he had his memories. And it's so weird. I never suspected Regina to be a scotch drinker. Like, I really didn't.
I can't make it work. No one can. Not without magic.
Well, then you're in luck because I happen to have some. Not a lot. After we're through, I'll wake up your dear Grace so she remembers who you are.
No.
That right there. I think that kind of answered the second question too, as to why he remembered who he was. Is because since she cast the curse, she has like the power over it, so she can choose who she wants to wake up. Like she just said, she could wake up Grace. So I think that's what she did, is when she brought Jefferson over, she gave him, she woke him up. So he was kind of like stuck with two memories. So yeah, that answered a lot of things.
I want you to write us a new story. I'm Miss Stealthy.
So I guess there's two things I didn't realize in this episode from the first time I watched it. I didn't think about Grumpy and what he said at the beginning, whenever he said that he knew somebody who could help because they owed him, for the air support. I didn't understand that was the Blue Fairy, considering the episode of Dreamy, and he let Nova do what Nova was supposed to do. So I didn't even think about that. And then I thought, originally he said this was for Stealthy, kind of like they were going to get revenge for him. Fairies attack! Here they come to wreck your day! I like how well she's able to fight. You know, she's not some like just prissy princess. You know, she can actually hold her own. I like that about her. You just swoop in and put them all to sleep.
August, please, I need your help. Emma wants to leave.
What? Slow down.
You were gonna make her believe. You have to.
I know, Henry. I'm sorry. I failed. First it was my legs. Now take a look.
Oh, this. I was right. The curse. It's real.
I like that moment. It was like clarification for Henry. You know, the whole season he's been trying to get that sense of satisfaction that he's not crazy, that the curse is real. You know, that's why he went into the mines and all that and put himself in danger. I think this was like the one moment he like finally had that satisfaction.
You're a smart kid.
So we show Emma that you're turning back into the puppet you were, and then she has to believe.
She doesn't want to see, so she doesn't.
Something needs to break Emma by this point. Like something drastic needs to happen.
I'm out of Operation Cobra. Now it's up to you.
It's all up to Henry. You can do it, sir. It's all up to you.
It's a matter of this war has to end if you two are going to be in his life. You have to figure out the best way to do that.
Charming. Charming.
Snow.
This had me laughing.
You're... No.
It still makes me laugh. I laughed so hard at this because of the irony of the whole thing. Like, in the very first episode, she was in a glass coffin when he rescued her, and now he's trapped in glass.
Oh, no.
No, I mean, he's not really trapped in glass, but, like, that's where he's at the moment. He's in a mirror, so it was just kind of ironic to me.
But I'm rescuing you.
I just had to stop you. I have no interest in cleaning tongue marks off my mirror.
Let him go. Your fight is with me.
My thoughts exactly. Have you ever heard of a
But
parlay?
parlay. Always think
We
of Pirates
break
of the
off all
Caribbean.
stressy fighting and have a little talk.
Anytime I hear parlay.
The only magic in this world is in the things I brought with me.
It's not spinning, it's not working.
It needs to absorb the magic that's here.
I thought this was funny. I like this. It doesn't spin, but it ends up eating them.
It's not enough. We need something that still works. Who's that?
I'd never thought she would get rid of this ring. I really didn't.
Well, whatever or whoever it is, it still has magical properties.
What's wrong?
There's enough magic to touch the other side, just not to get us there. Is there an object that can help you? Perhaps I can open it enough and reach through and grab it. Now what is it we're after?
An apple.
It all looks the same.
Not quite. Is that a grave? Daniel's grave.
Like, she had no idea. She had no idea that Daniel was dead. I thought she did. I thought she knew this entire time, and she didn't. It was just like, whoa. She had no idea what was going on. She knew Regina was mad because she didn't get married to Daniel, but she had no idea that Regina was that mad because Daniel had died.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. But nothing can change what happened.
You took my father. Haven't we both suffered enough?
No. Your body will be your tomb, and you'll be in there with nothing but dreams formed of your own regrets.
And you're going to force me to eat it.
It must be taken willingly.
And why would I do that?
Because if you refuse the apple, your prince will be killed.
No.
See, I kind of think even though she's gonna do this because she's saving Charming, I think a little bit of it is like, I think she feels a little bit guilty that Daniel died, and I think that's the reason why she was a little bit more just accepting of just finally like, you know what, fine, you win.
You've won.
And I like this too, the fact that he's able to feel it.
What have you done to her?
It's like that, what do they say, like when your heart's tied to somebody, kind of deal. It's kind of like when they say we can tell when we lose a loved one or something because something happens to us and we just get this feeling. You know, it's like a couple who's been married for 60 years. If something happened to one, the other one feels it, type of deal. Kind of that moment, and that's what I thought was really cool. But I also like the look of satisfaction on Regina's face right there. She's just like looking around like I'd finally done it. And then the apple goes poof.
How to get this savior to taste my forbidden fruit.
Apple pie. Apple pie, ladies and gentlemen.
This isn't easy. Whatever is between us needs to end.
At last, something we can agree on.
I want to make a
Yes.
deal with you about Henry. I'm leaving town. I still get to see Henry. I get to visit and spend time, whatever.
And you get to see him. You're still in his life. But he's my son.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Swan. Maybe a little something for the road?
Everything okay? You sounded strange over the walkie.
Oh, I have to go.
Go? You mean leave Storybrooke? You're just scared. This happens to all heroes. It's just the low moment before you fight back.
Henry,
I like this.
this isn't a story.
He's trying.
This is reality.
You really don't believe? Where did you get that?
Regina gave it to me.
It's poison.
What?
See, Henry's a smart kid. Like, regardless of everything.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry it had to come to this. You may not believe in the curse, but I believe in you.
That was the moment. I was just like, it really was. I was just like, what are you doing, Henry? And then I realized what he was doing. Like, that was his, like I've been saying the entire time, something drastic needs to happen to wake Emma up and make her see what the hell is going on. And Henry is being that hero and sacrificing himself to do so.
You wanna have some ice cream with that? And then we can go back to
And good night.
Henry?
Yep. It was definitely it was definitely a really good episode. It really was. And I hate that it's gone as far as the original watch. At the same time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We're gonna get into episode 22. It's the finale. We're gonna rewatch it, and we'll be there for that. Let's go. Season finale coming up next.